All right, everybody, we're continuing our World Tour showcases here of these 200% type support, or well, 60% type support units, 200% showcases, rainbow. You guys get the point. This time we got Rildo. We got META-RILLDO. This guy's actually pretty good. The only issue with Rildo here is, let me show you guys just real quick. So these are his teams. Which obviously, I mean, these are teams that consistently need buffs, but also here are his 200% teams, right here. So, do with that information what you will. Now, that's not to say he's entirely worthless. I was considering going into the Vegito Blue, Divine Wrath, Mortal Will thing, but sometimes finding friends in there can be hard. So, here's my build. We got pretty much full additional, minimal crit, and then some dodge. So, that's what we're going to be rocking with him right here. Now, Rildo is one of the better units. Again, because he raises defense on super attack. And not only that, if we go ahead and just pull up his super attack effect right here, he greatly raises attack and defense, which is 50%. He lowers attack and defense, which I think is 20%. And then he seals. So that's pretty good. As far as like, you know, like, how do I say, it's like value on a super attack effect. I mean, that's pretty much everything. He raises attack and defense, he lowers attack and defense, and he seals. Like, he does literally everything on his super attack effect. I just got done recording the Vegeta showcase. For you guys that probably came out yesterday, this will probably be coming out on Wednesday. That one I think will come out on Tuesday. Probably is my plan. We will see. It'll probably be late Tuesday because it's currently Tuesday for me, and it's like 2 o'clock when I'm recording this, and I haven't made thumbnails yet. And I want to get a couple more of these recorded before I sit down, make those, upload them, process, you know, and all the YouTube stuff. Anyway, I'm rambling, guys. But yeah, as far as the super attack effect goes, at the very, very least, with these type support type units, he does have defense on super attack effect. If you guys don't know at this point, I mean, I've already made several of these videos, but maybe you're hopping into this one for the first time. If you are, hello, welcome. You know, go check out the other videos. But in case you're new here, and if you're not new, I'm sorry, we're having to re-explain this 100 times, but you never know when new people are going to be here. My brain is dying. Sorry, but brain block. These type support type units, they all have the exact same passive, like pretty much. The only thing that changes is if they're an extreme class, you change extreme to extreme. Does that make sense? Like, you see anywhere in Rildo's passive right now where it says extreme, if it was a super class unit, you would change that to super. And then where it says AGL, if this was like a tech unit, if this was like TN, you would change AGL to tech. But otherwise, these guys have the exact same passive. The only thing that separates their, you know, that separates them is the super attack effects, the links, and the categories. So, that's kind of where you can decide how much value you're going to get out of these units. And I do think that Rildo is actually probably maybe the second best unit, third best unit on GT bosses. Another thing that's nice about GT bosses as well is that it's full of AGL units. Pretty much all the best units on GT bosses are AGL. So we actually are able to get one of the other things that I haven't shown off much in these videos is Rildo's guard. If you have 3 or more AGL type allies on the team, which we do, then for the first 4 turns of battle, Rildo right here will be guarding. So we do have that right here. We're starting out at 158k defense linked next to this guy right here who is also giving support. I don't think that they're the best linking partners, but I mean, they share the same links with, like, Omega just has GT with them. No, friend, you're not. Aw. The poor friend's not link leveled. That's okay. So let's go ahead and grab these right here. That's 8 orbs, you know, a good mix of Rainbow and AGL. And we're at 555k defense right here with guard. And then remember that after we super attack, we're going to get 50%. So you multiply that by 1.5, we'd be at roughly about 800k defense right here after we super attack. So a little bit under, but I don't want to get out the calculator and show you guys the exact number. But you just take this 555, 800, multiply by 1.5. That's his defense post super attack. If we get a double super attack, you just multiply by 2, and then we'd be over 1,000,000 defense. So that's obviously pretty good. And he is guarding, he is sealing, he's debuffing. Unfortunately, we can't debuff this Vegeta, but you guys get the point. So Rildo right here is not the best, this STR Rildo, but you know, it's okay. Like, we'll be fine. That's why we're in the Legendary Vegeta event, so. Does this debuff? I don't remember this Vegeta debuffs. Hopefully not. He doesn't. Okay, good. We're shooting out a 7 million attack stat. Not the craziest ever, but as far as GT bosses go, he is at 750k defense right now, and he is guarding. For GT bosses, that's pretty good. There are several fights, actually, where GT bosses can actually be a pretty good team. The Vegito Blue, Divine Wrath, and Mortal Will is probably the most commonly well-known on Global at the moment. And then I believe on JP, whenever we get the 9th anniversary, there's a Supreme Battle Spectacle stage against Blue Kaioken Goku from the Universe 6 tournament, and he can also be debuffed. So GT boss is another like viable team in there. So Rildo having debuffs and fitting well in this like debuff culture of GT bosses does actually give him some relevance throughout the game. Another thing too is that he's pretty solid for Battlefield. You know, 4 key, 150% to his leader skill for Extreme AGL is a very, very good leader skill for Battlefield. And very often, you know, I use my extreme class typings first in Battlefield, and those are usually whenever the bosses are most susceptible to like debuffing. Pretty much at all levels these days they can be sealed. So like Rildo having sealing, attack debuffing, like this is all really, I keep talking about Battlefield in these showcases because I do think that that's where a lot of players are going to get the most value out of these units. And for 30 stones, you get a 50% shot at getting, you know, one of these units on each banner. I think that is good value. You know, if you're somebody out there who always struggles with your Extreme AGL team, and you don't have Rildo, maybe throw 30 stones at the banner. You got a 50-50 shot to get him. He's going to give you a good leader skill. He's got good debuffs, and he does support your other Extreme AGL units, so he can help tie the team together. I do think that there is value in that. I mean, you're not going to get much better like value out of your stones. Like if you think of like ROI, like return on investment for your stones, like you're not getting much better ROI than on these banners where you are guaranteed to either get Rildo or Pan on that AGL banner. So consider that if you're struggling with your Extreme AGL or even your Super AGL setups, that these banners really can provide you a lot of value. So same thing with like all the other ones. You know, if you're struggling with Extreme Tech, you know, go throw 30 stones at it. You know, we 30 stones, that's not really going to impact you much towards the anniversary. Maybe it could, but during the anniversary, they're going to give out like 1,000 stones or something crazy. So you using 30 now is not going to be detrimental if it does help you earn more stones later. You know, it's like you get... what is it? Battlefield gives out like 30 something stones. So if you get like Rildo and he pushes you over the edge to be able to beat Battlefield now, then I'd say that's pretty good. I mean, we're going to have several, at least maybe like 3 or 4 more Battlefields until before the anniversary and then during the anniversary itself. So, you know, that's potentially, you spend 30 stones to get potentially 120. I'd say that's pretty good value. So anyway, we'll be right back. I rambled on. We're 8 minutes into this video and we've seen 1 turn of Rildo. So give me a second. We'll be right back. All right, we're back here with another rotation for Rildo. We got some pretty bad orb changing, unfortunately, but that's okay. Let's kind of see a minimal turn of Rildo right here. I mean, we do still have some, you know, we still have Thirst for Conquest GT activated right here. By the way, as far as Rildo's best linking partners, if I can just go ahead and pull this up right here, we don't really have many options, unfortunately. This is... kind of all we have. We do actually have Baby on the team. I think the only thing that we would be getting extra here, though, is Shattering the Limit, which would help us a little bit, but I mean, you guys can see Rildo does not have a good link set. Maybe one day... Well, I don't know, though, because, like, this Rildo right here is, like, the transformation of this Rildo, right? Like this guy is what... Well, maybe not. I can't remember. Is this guy, like, the pure form Hyper Rildo? Or is it... Which one of these is first? It's this guy. No, this guy's first, right? Like, it's this guy, and then he transforms into this? The naming convention leads me to believe that this guy is first. Listen, I hate G. I hate GT. I cannot remember, so I am a big hater. But anyway, but what I'm saying is, like, I guess if this guy is like the base form and he transforms into this Rildo, then we could get a transforming Rildo Dokkan Fest. Like, that's not out of the realm of possibilities, I don't think. So, or maybe, like what is his untransformed state? Like, what is this just like Metal Rildo? No, that's also Hyper. Okay. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. What is this guy? What is his name? Because he can link with him. General Rildo? I guess we could get a General Rildo that transforms into this Rildo, I guess, is what we could get. And then they'd link, and then they'd share some good links. Because this guy does have a decent link set as far as, like, the effects that they're giving. 2 key, 5% damage reduction. You know, GT and Thirst for Conquest are, you know, like key attack and defense. You guys get the thing. Auto regeneration is good. Mechanical menaces is good. So, I mean, I don't... Like, if we could get all of his links activated, that would be obviously very good. I keep saying that, but it really would be. So, let's see a pretty minimal turn right here. Only 300k defense, so only about 450k after we super attack right here. Not the best. But we do have type advantage, and we are guarding, so... yeah, I don't... let me switch. What was that? The 3.7 million attack stat right there. Not too bad. Oh, we did get the double super attack, so, I mean, that's good. But yeah, I don't know. Rildo, at the very least, I think he is solid on GT bosses, which does have value, so... let me know what you guys are thinking about Rildo right here. I'm going to go ahead and cut because I've been talking too much, and we'll come back whenever he's on rotation. We'll just get some more turns, okay? Like, you know, I'll try to stop blabbering so much, but there's a lot I want to talk about with Rildo and these units, and there's just, like, a lot of points I want to hit, so we'll be right back. Yeah, that's it. We'll be right back. All right, we're back again, and we got, like, supremely shafted with the orbs again. Like, I don't know what's going on. I'm going to throw this Rildo in slot 1, just so that I can get some AGL orbs right here. So we're only getting 5. I feel like this is the worst luck I've had with the orb changing in these videos. And oof, we're only at 262k defense right here. That's pretty bad. Like honestly, that is not good. Yeah, I mean, that's just, like, we're not getting good orbs. So we're getting pretty bad turns right here. Hopefully we can survive long enough to see Rildo, but... yeah, I'd like to get a few more orbs than 5. You know, like, on all the other showcases, I feel like it's been pretty common that we get, like, 10 orbs. So to only be getting, you know, 5, 4, 2 with Rildo is tough. We did get the additional again, but just the normal, so, I mean, that's fine. If he wants to super us, that's okay. Remember that we're not guarding anymore, so this will actually do some damage to us, probably. Oh, never mind. Okay. Well, that's good. Okay, thanks, Vegeta. Yeah, okay, so, I mean, we'll cut again, we'll be back, we'll get another rotation. I mean, we're running out of events, like, we only have 2 more phases of this, but luckily the GT Bosses team, not known for its damage, so we'll see. Alright, here we go, we got another rotation going on with Rildo. Let's just throw him in slot 1. We actually got some decent orbs, we got 7 this time. But again, most of them are rainbow, so, you know, I don't know. Let's see what we're at right here. Force 26. If we get Thirst for Conquest, that'll go up a little bit. Yeah, 484. So, I mean, that's a little bit better. Let's grab those, and then we will grab all of these. And, yeah, just, again, a few more turns of Rildo right here. Let's just see how he's doing. All right, 6.1 million attack stat. I mean, definitely not, like, the most explosive that we've seen, but, I mean, we have been getting the double super pretty consistently, which is good for his defense, so... Maybe this wasn't the best fight to show off Rildo. Maybe I should have gone into the Supreme Battle... Or not Supreme Battle Spectacle, the Divine Wrath and Mortal Will against Vegito. That probably would have been a better place to showcase him, but, you know, we live with the consequences of our actions. I'm going to go ahead. We'll cut again right here. We should survive. We should be fine. And then we'll be right back. Alright, another rotation of Rildo right here, everybody. We got actually some good orbs this time, so that's pretty pog nasty. Unfortunately, I'm pretty sure we're dead. So this is probably going to be the last turn right here. 158k before we get any orbs. Let's go ahead and grab those. We get pretty much the full heal. We're up to 900k at the start of turn. Not too bad. Unfortunately, that's just raw defense, but it should be enough to tank. I don't know. I'd like to see Rildo eat a super attack, preferably after we attack, because after we attack, we're going to be at like 1.4 million defense right here, 1.35, but, you know, who's counting? Let's go ahead and tap these nodes. What's our attack stat at the bottom? Leave me a comment. I can't see it. 11.82. All right. Did you get it right? Did you type it before I said it? Did you? Be honest. Tell me. Okay. So, I mean, this is going to do some damage because it's the Dokkan attack, but that's all right. There should be like a guaranteed crit. Oh, we just kill him. All right. Well, there we go. I mean, that's a good place to end the Rildo showcase right there. I just slapped my mic 3 feet away from me, so sorry if it sounded like I kind of started going like this. It's because I smacked the microphone. Yeah, I mean, that's Rildo. Let me know what you guys think. Again, at the very least, he's going to be really good for Battlefield, and he's just going to fit well. Like, any fight that can be debuffed, that's, like, it does give GT bosses some value. You know, like if you're having trouble with the stage and it can be debuffed, it's like, well, bust out GT bosses. They're built around that. So it's very niche, but it does have value. So I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Thank you for watching. I'll catch you guys next time.